So how are we?
What?
It is hot today, isn't it?
I'm hot.
It's too
I'm not
warm.
gonna lie.
Filming in an attic is like not a shout, is it?
No. So where we film, it's my house,
Yeah.
isn't it? And it's a bungalow made into a doormat. So it's
Yeah.
two bedrooms upstairs.
But
Heat rises.
the roof is like the what am I trying to say? It's that hot. The roof is in the room. So where he rises, it's obviously hot up here.
Yeah.
Getting hot in here, so take off all your clothes. No, we'll be giving the viewers a free. So yeah, other than being hot, how are we?
I'm alright. I've had a productive week.
Yeah, same to be honest.
How are you?
I'm alright, just hot, as you said. Yeah, before I come here, I went to see Ellie and Elliot, didn't I?
Yeah.
Went to see my little babies. Talking about Tenerife, talking about holidays. Looking forward to it. Nice stuff to look forward to. Going camping tomorrow with Dan. Little Ballaleak one.
Oh, happy.
Yeah, and then barbecue on Saturday with the fambo.
Yeah. So we're hosting our cousin's
41st. She turned 40 last year.
Okay.
She turned 40 last July. And then shit hit the fan. And now she's turning 41 and her life's just completely fell into place, hasn't it?
Yeah.
We should get her on the pod.
Oh my God, yeah.
We should get her on the pod, shouldn't we? Yeah. Sad that.
Talking about the weather, people always say to me that when I move to Cyprus,
How are we going to deal with the heat?
how are we going to deal with the heat? If you can't work in the heat here, how are you going to deal with it there?
Heat's different there.
Like, number one, they've got aircon in majority of places. Right? Number two, I work to my own schedule.
Yeah.
When I work self-employed and you work to your own schedule.
Mm-hmm.
So we can do whatever we want.
Yeah, when we want.
To be honest with you, because we'd be going to meet suppliers and all of that, and then you can get that done early morning or like late afternoon, and then go to the beach for a swim.
Yeah. I feel like it's different heat when you're abroad anyway. UK heat is not the same as abroad.
No, we did die last year.
I'm not going to lie, Cyprus is hot. But that's because of the humidity levels there, because of the water, because it's just a little island. And I think is the UK the same because we're just a little island. Because when you're in Spain, or like when you're in Tenerife, that's a little island, but that doesn't feel as hot as what it is here.
No. It's just muggy, isn't it? The houses are built to contain heat.
I mean, they don't do, because in the winter, as soon as you turn your heating off...
Oh no, this house is freezing in the winter.
As soon as you turn your heating off, your house is cold in 5 minutes.
I know.
Like, no joke.
What's that about?
Sort it out.
But yeah, so I think I'll be fine.
So what have you
I live there full time.
What have you been productive with this week?
So we went camping on the weekend, didn't we?
We did.
So I had all of that.
8 of us, wasn't it?
Yeah. We got some feedback from a supplier last week, which was really constructive feedback. It was really good, to be honest with you. I mean, it's one of them because I've never really asked for feedback, and we do ask for feedback open and honestly.
When you get feedback sometimes, it can hit you in the face.
Yeah. Yeah, but...
You've just got to get used to it.
No, I know. But it's one of them because you just want to succeed, don't you?
Mm.
But it's not a no forever, it's a not yet, which I fully understand. And you know what? They've given us some amazing tips and tricks, and still want to go and meet them in September. Because I just think, like, if you're going to have a mentor in life, so like when you're running a business, people normally have like mentors who they look up to, who they ask questions to, and all that. And I think she'd be very good at that.
Yeah, we don't really have that sort of figure right now, do we?
No.
Don't know anyone who's in the wedding business.
No. So the feedback, by the way, was from Jane at Cinderella's, and she's ran Cinderella's for, I think it's 16 years, she said. And honest to God, the business advice that I've gotten off of her, spot on. Yeah. Because I think people can help people in businesses, can't they?
Well, that's the whole reason why one of the reasons why we started Wedding Besties is to break down them barriers of the wedding world, because as you say, it's normally a case of, well, I want to do better than you and you don't want to do better than me and so on and so forth, but it's not. It shouldn't be like that, not in this day and age anyway.
No, people can work together, and I think that's one of the things that made me fall in love with Cyprus was the community of it.
Not even just the community of the wedding world, the community of the people themselves.
Yeah, just people over there. So, like, for instance, my wedding photographer, George, if you need a photographer for your wedding, George is amazing. He's not on the dashboard, but he is still amazing, isn't he?
Yeah. We love George.
Yeah, it made us feel so comfortable on the day. You know, was having a laugh with us and everything. And then when we went over last June for the business trip, he invited us to his house, didn't he?
Yeah, and his wife Stella.
Yeah, so we went to the house, we had a barbecue, we met his dogs. We met the priest of the village, didn't we? Which is his father-in-law.
I was going to say, that's Stella's dad, isn't it?
Yeah, Stella's dad. Honestly, what was it like? Because we saw this man walking down the driveway and I was like, George, I think you've got a visitor. I was like, oh, it's my father-in-law. And we couldn't communicate because he doesn't speak a lick of English.
He's old school.
A lick of Cypriot Greek. So, but we were still communicating, weren't we?
Yeah.
And yeah, we had the best night. It was like he'd done all chicken, didn't he, on the spit.
I fell in love with the Cypriot potatoes.
Oh, they're so nice. And then he just went and got lemons off of the lemon tree. Yeah, and we were there all night. He gave us like that homemade, what's the name? Begins with a Z.
I have no idea. I'm just about to speak English. Oh my God.
I'll find it for you. But it's like the traditional, like, it's stronger than ouzo because we got it in the winery as well.
Yeah, you put it in the freezer, don't you?
Yeah.
To me, I'm not a short drinker. But
it's like a shot, isn't it?
Yeah, but it reminds me of like a vodka.
Yeah, because he said it's a palate cleanser.
I mean, I'd be pissed walked out of me tea.
So if you also need like a wedding favour, you could do that, couldn't you? There's like a little wedding favour.
Yeah, well, you've done something similar, didn't you? Sorry, yeah. I'm itching. I've been bit alive from fucking camping. Yeah, that's what you've done, isn't it? You've done limoncello. But
I think if you're going to do it, I think it'd be nice to do like the traditional alcohol of the island. But
you say that,
and it was just a last minute decision.
You say that, but people don't drink. Do you know what I mean? Limoncello, it's a bit like a tequila rose. It's sort of, it's not tequila, but it is tequila, but it's got a bit of a spin on it that makes it a bit of a milkshake. Do you know what I mean? It's a little bit more friendly. Yeah, friendlier for the people who want.
Yeah.
Oh my God, could you imagine me not after having one of them? She'd be asking for more. You were drunk enough after limoncello.
I know, but that, I'm going to have to go and get the bottle. It's downstairs. I'll go and get it in a minute. Because when we went to the winery, when we were over in Cyprus, they gave us a free bottle of it, if you remember.
Yeah, have you drunk that?
The shot thing?
Yeah.
No. We've had one shot out of it each because it's not the clear one that George was giving us.
No.
It's the wood smoked one. But honestly, yeah, we had one shot of it. But it wasn't cold. We kept it in the water.
Oh no!
In the cupboards, and it's meant to be ice cold. So it was my own fault.
Oh,
and I'm just.
Oh, I can only imagine that that's like. Oh
no! But yeah. Just because we met Katerina in the winery, didn't we?
Yeah.
Charl thought we were only going for an hour. We ended up there for 6 hours.
To be fair, we were only scheduled in for an hour. We was, because we had the car packed up with all cans from coming back from Iron Apple. But we were just hosted that well. We just didn't want to leave.
No.
I fell in love with the place. I thought to myself, I fell in love with the whole concept of it. Fell in love with how you make your wedding. I know when you go on holiday, you'd have your holiday to do with your wedding, but there was a village, wasn't there, where you stayed.
Yeah, Umados village it is.
And there was all cottages. My God, I really had a sip of one.
Have you even had a sip yet?
It's nice and cold, nice and refreshing. Get it, yeah. Did you need that?
I did need that, yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, where you can stay in the modern cottages and then you'd have your entire weekends. So it's like you do like the Friday night, you go up to the little Trevane, you'd have like your meze and stuff, and then you get married on the Saturday, and then on the Sunday you can do a spa day and a winery, and then obviously go back to wherever you've come from, Paphos, Iron Napa, wherever.
Because the cottages that she had, it weren't like when you go on holiday and you have like your traditional apartment complex.
Yeah.
It weren't like that, was it?
Every
So it
single
was
one was independent. And
they were all like spaced around the village a little bit, weren't
there was ones that were studios, there was one that were 3 bedrooms, there was one that was just a double room. They used to belong to the village, didn't they?
Yeah. And then she grew up in that village. My granddad used to, like, her
do the wine.
Used to pick the grapes and everything.
Stand on them.
Yeah.
I loved the story of it. And then when the people were selling the cottages, the winery says, well, we're going to buy them. We're going to keep them the same Cypriot theme, but inside is going to be with a modern touch. And
the inside. Oh my God, the inside.
I'll have to get that visiting photos
and just style to perfection.
Yeah.
To perfection. I mean, the whole aspect of like all the village people were out selling like little bits of jewellery. Like, it's a vibrant village, isn't it? We'd already visited prior to this, and we went to the bakery, George's Bakery.
Yeah.
We'd already travelled there because we wanted to go to the Holy Monastery there.
Mm.
And then, ended up back there to go and see, how do you pronounce his name? It's like Oeanou, Onio or something. I've never been able to pronounce it. You know what? Get off me back and fucking to stop.
You sound like Tina from J Show. Get off me. So just spilt my wine everywhere.
Sorry.
Jesus.
Oh my God, I did as well. Yeah, so when we went to winery, that was lovely because that looks over the whole of the vineyard, doesn't it?
Yeah, that was stunning, that. You know what else I loved about Parthenium? You have different ways of having your wedding.
Yeah.
So, like, if you've got 10 people, that was the smallest they host to. Like, when you drive in, the parking lot, oh my God, I'm American now, the car park, that's massive in itself, isn't it?
Yeah, but that's like a part of the ground. So if the cars weren't there, you would never know that was like your average car park.
No.
Do you know what I mean? It's all like nicely like
tarmacs and stuff, yeah.
So it was all brick, weren't it?
No.
It was all brickwork, all the floor, weren't it?
No, just as you walked in, it was all tarmac. Like, it was like, it weren't like black tarmac that you see on county roads. I mean, you wouldn't even see that on county roads, you just see potholes everywhere. But as you walk in, that's where the brick starts, and then that's where the tiles start.
Yeah, because when you park up, you then go into the venue through the massive doors. Yeah. And then you're just greeted with this like big grand open space.
Yeah,
it's absolutely
got like the little shop on the side, and then there's like the bar area and restaurant, but then it's all glass.
Yeah, so the whole back bit of it,
you can see where the wine's getting made. You can see the machines working, can't you? It's stunning.
Even like when you went out onto the balcony, not the balcony but the outdoor section,
there's a balcony.
Had like an altar bit, didn't it?
Yeah.
So you were saying, because Katerina said you could have like a wedding of 10 people and have a private dinner here. And you're like, this is what I'm doing. I never ever wanted to get married, but this is my wedding venue.
Just loved the concept of it. I just loved the whole, say the Friday to the Sunday, you can just have an entire weekend with your loved ones and the friends and whatnot. And your wedding doesn't even need to be that big. So like when you walked out onto the, we're going to say balcony. It's not balcony, it's just the outdoor area, but it was like a balcony because it was on like a level, wasn't it?
Yeah, it sort of sits above
the vineyards,
and then underneath is where all the wine's made, because we've done a whole wine tour and everything.
Honestly. And like when you walked out, there was all like seating area, and then if you went onto that side where the spa was that for about 150 people that side?
It can fit a lot of people in, yeah. So she said normally on this side to the left where the spa is, so I've just been saying, you can have like all your buffet there.
Yeah, so if you were to have like a wedding there, that part was the 150. And then if you come back on yourself and then go down the stairs to like another little level, that was where they had like the private area of like just 10 people. And then if you went round to the other side, that's where all the Cypriot weddings was. No, that could fit like 3,000 people there.
The venue is massive because they've also got the roof as well, I think.
Yeah, they are.
So they have.
Yeah, I think something was happening to it when we were there, so I couldn't see it was getting cleaned up.
You can have like your ceremony in all different locations, so you can have it out at the front, the mountains and vineyards around you.
Yeah.
Or you can have it at the back. It's just...
You could even have it in the car park. If the cars weren't there, it was just a very flexible wedding thing,
because
wasn't
if
it?
you've seen them on Instagram, the majority of the wedding ceremonies are out front, but they have like big massive stages and everything.
Yeah.
I think it would be more Cypriot that book weddings there. Because they have massive weddings, don't they?
Yeah.
And you need a grand space.
Yeah, you do.
You do need a grand space for Cypriot weddings. Absolutely amazing.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a really good experience, that wasn't it, going to Winery. I loved that. I've always thought, like, my dream wedding, and people might not agree with this, but I'm proper not arsed. I want to get married in Vegas. Well, I thought I wanted to get married in Vegas, like, just a low short dress, boss photographer, just check and see if that's the right way. Yeah, I full time boob. My booby. My fucking titties. Yeah, I always wanted to just get married in Vegas or like Gretna Green. I know it's going from one extreme to another.
No,
like
I fully believe this because she's always said, I'll never have a wedding ring, I'll just have a watch.
Yeah. I don't do rings. I'm not a fan. Like, your wedding was amazing. I love the concept of like a more intimate wedding. But like them weddings that you see in the UK that have like 200 people, I couldn't think of anything worse. We went camping last weekend and I was enough trying to organise that for 8 people, never mind 200. Couldn't be arsed, I'm not going to lie to you. I just wanted to have a piss up and just eat a burger at the end of the night. So that's just my vibe. Day drinking all day, say I do, with a fucking Elvis. And then a burger to go home with.
Yeah, I love that.
I know, honestly. But after seeing that venue, it did change my whole concept. I thought, I could do this.
Yeah.
I would happily plan this for 200 people. I just have to put my Sergeant Major hat on.
It's alright, you're a part of wedding besties.
Imagine now, do you remember when we went to the Legacy venue? How many people was there? Was that about 1,500 people?
Yeah, so that was a Cypriot wedding. So, set the scene.
So, where was we staying?
We were staying in
Bataras, was it? I always say Calamari. We went.
That's close, that's just at the top of it.
Like, because Cyprus is really small. It's all the same, really, isn't it? Like, if you're staying in Paphos ends, I know Tal is a part of Paphos, but it's not like Paphos town. But it's only 10 minutes up the road, so...
Yeah, it's not... I think it's pronounced Cato Paphos.
Yeah.
It's just like the... harbour and just surroundings.
So where were we staying?
So we were staying in Bataras.
And we had our slots to go and see the Legacy venue during the day. But when we got there during the day, there was a wedding in the night time, wasn't there?
Yeah.
So it wasn't very good content because there was workers, there was clots everywhere, there was the big trays of food that they put the foods in the catering and stuff. They were just like everywhere, wasn't they? So it wasn't very good content. So...
But we met Andreas.
Yeah, I was just about to say.
And he was absolutely lovely, Andreas.
Yeah, I was just about to say, Andreas invited us back. He said, we're setting up for a Cypriot wedding. He was like, why don't you come back?
Yeah.
So,
it's got fairy lights all over it as well, hasn't it? He said it looks so much better in the night.
And then they've got
all the lighting.
The Legacy venue wall, which has got like a bit like Wedding Man. But the Legacy venue, hasn't it?
Yeah, and it's like a waterfall.
Oh, it's stunning.
Yeah.
But again, it has all lights in it. So over night time, it's obviously so much better.
Yeah.
So we were like, oh no, we can't just crash your wedding. He was like, it's fine. You're my guest. It's fine. So we were like, right, okay, we're going to go back. We'll go back about 8 o'clock. No, we shows up to the car park. And the car park, again, was huge.
Yeah, massive.
But this was like...
Legacy venue's quite big anyway, isn't it?
Massive. But the car park, the floor hadn't been laid, had it? So it was like dirt ground.
Yeah, so it's like a white...
It's like a white powder.
It's very bright when we come out in the daytime because it's just like a massive, it's all you can see.
It's just white. So when we come back, because we went in the daytime and there was no cars there, we literally parked by the front door, didn't walk anywhere. When we got there in the back, no, we might as well be in Liverpool.
There was traffic wardens and everything.
Honestly,
because Cypriot weddings are so big. I think like they invite like the whole village and I think surrounding villages, and honestly, there was so many people there.
Yeah. So then we go in.
Stunning the way it was dressed and everything, and
Stunning.
that amount of community that they have.
Yeah.
Again, going back to that, everyone goes to the wedding.
Yeah.
Not just like 4 family members. Well, continue.
So then we get out the car. We walk half a mile.
We're right at the back.
Because we were right at the back. And then when we get in there,
Well, traumatic. When we get in there, we're just like, where the hell is Andreas? Like,
yeah.
chocker.
So then we find Andreas, and he's like, take pictures, do whatever you want. This place is now yours.
I mean, and we used to have like a sore thumb.
Like, sort them though. So we were like, sounds okay. And he were like, help yourself to drink and food. So we were like, oh, we'll just have like a Sprite. How much is a Sprite? You know, like, because we knew it was a free bar, but like we were trying to be like, you know,
Trying to be polite. Everywhere that we went, we were always given
free
stuff, but we've always tried to pay.
Yeah, but as Scousers, that's a natural thing,
Yeah.
what you do anyway. So we were like, yeah, how much? And he was like, no, it's on the house, you might guess, whatever. So then I says, right, no one's here, yeah, so I'm going to get content. No way to lie. This buffet, it was about 4 miles long. It went round the pool, didn't it?
No, so you had the pool and then you had 2 sections.
Yeah, so it went round the pool.
Yeah.
So where the wall is, set the scene. So where the wall is, like Kate's just been going on about the waterfall. This was on that back bit. Your pool is here. And then either side, you had these long tables that were about 4 miles long.
Yeah, okay, I agree with that logic. I thought you meant around.
No, like on either side of the pool.
Yeah.
And then
lifeguards as well at the pool.
they had lifeguards at the pool.
Dressed in suits.
Dressed in suits.
And because we were trying to get a picture of the legacy sound.
Yeah.
Weren't we?
And in the end, I had to say something, you do me a
Just
favour.
move a minute. Let us get a picture of it because it was all lit up, all
Gorgeous, but he kept ruining me shot.
And then because people were at the buffet.
So, sorry guys. Technical issue, because it's that hot, the camera overheated. So, where was I up to? Oh yeah, the legacy thing with the furs.
Yeah, I kept interrupting you because I thought you said it was around the pool.
No. So, no. So, where the backdrop was with the waterfall and the sign, either side of the pool was the furs. And the tables were massive, weren't they? So no one had got there yet because Cypriots, they have their weddings dead late, don't they?
Yeah.
So like where we'd normally have our weddings like 3, 4 o'clock.
Yeah.
Theirs is more like 6, 7, isn't it? 6, 7.
So I do have an afternoon ceremony, but then they'll go to like the venue and everything. But people started arriving from like 7. People were still arriving when we left at like 10:30.
Yeah. So Andreas said to us, make sure you help yourself to some first. And my favourite cuisine is Mediterranean and then Indian.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'll get content first before anyone touch it. And then like once everyone else is eating, we'll get at the end. Again, being polite. I regret being polite. I should have been first in the queue.
No, because we didn't know what to expect. So on my wedding, we opened the buffet. So man and wife open the buffet first. They get first dibs of the food and then everyone goes next. Whereas in the Cypriot wedding, it wasn't like that. So the bride and groom were at the side. And then from the car park, people come in and there was literally a queue, weren't they?
Yeah.
And the bride and groom stand there with like the mum, dad, mother-in-law, whatever.
Yeah.
And they're shaking everyone's hands as they're coming in to the wedding. So they stand there for hours, like hours. Say, we got there early. We didn't leave until was it 10:30 that we left?
No, it was more like half 10. Yeah.
And then they were still there. So Cypriot weddings go on later into the morning.
Yeah, they go on till about 5 a.m.
The party doesn't start until quite late.
Till about 1 a.m.
Yeah.
So anyway, I got the content of the foods and I was like, right, I'll let everyone else eat first. Again, not knowing the score, when in reality I should have just opened the buffet. I should have been the first one to get my hands on that lamb.
Amazing.
Amazing though, and it was dead fresh, wasn't it?
Yeah, because they literally just kept bringing out fresh
bringing
food.
out. And I felt dead rude then, because then when the people started coming in, I'm not messing, there must have been about 300 people in the queue, and I thought, I'll have to get a Maggie's on the way home. I don't want to. I really want that.
Yeah, but we couldn't have got the content because we would have had to queue up for the food.
Yeah.
Because the queue for the food was massive because there's that many people there.
Yeah.
And it's also conjoined with when people were coming in.
Yeah, it was like a nice flow, wasn't it? So then I really regretted that. That I still like, I think about that every day. I'm not even gonna lie. I should have just opened the buffet myself. I should have just sat down with a massive plate and then got content of everything else. But lesson learned.
Because it's on a taste test with the food and everything.
I know, and we just never. Honestly, I still regret it to this day. I'm not messing.
It did look nice.
Like, I regret on your wedding not taking food home.
A little goodie bag.
A goodie bag.
I love a little nighttime snack.
Oh,
when you
love
get
it.
to bed.
Yeah, I love it. I know it's dead bad for you, so people don't hate. I'm already aware. But I love nothing more than when you've had like a few drinks or you've been to a pot. Like, there's nothing better when you've been to like a 60th and they've got Costco foods and you take home Costco leftovers.
So sorry, I'm taking Costco leftovers home. We went to Sally's wedding in April.
Oh, Zoom, I know what you're going to say.
Right, I didn't have a drink. I was dead good and I get anxiety, so I like to have a drink when I go out to calm myself down. Then
sometimes it goes a bit too much. Let's just put it that way.
I've cut back on my drinking quite a lot. So
you're not even a big drinker.
No, I'm not a big drinker. I just can't handle my eye.
So set the scene. So Dan and I, we drink more frequently than what you and Louis drink.
Yeah.
But when you drink higher volumes than what we drink. So like, I've been in the pub this afternoon to see me two friends and their little kids. I've had 2 shandies. That'll do me. Where if you went out and had 2 shandies, you'd be like, right, into the party.
Yeah. Both me and piss off a bit. But going back to Sally's wedding, thought I'd start confessing my sins about being alcoholic on the podcast.
You're not an alcoholic. Just a bit.
Sally's wedding. So I didn't have a drink. I had 1 wine. And then we left because I just thought, I'll be there all night. I'll regret life. So let's just...
It's always the next day, isn't it?
Yeah. I like to be on form now with the business and everything. I like to have a clear head, don't I? I just feel like drinking just takes you off your game a bit. So... at the end of the night, we're leaving, and Louis has had some from the buffet and I hadn't.
You're not a buffet person, are you?
No, but then he had a few chips and like this chicken curry left, and I said to him, I'll have them. And then the woman come round to put the plates in the bin, and he gave her the plate. So that was strike number 1.
Rat bastard.
Strike number 1. So then when we're leaving, I say, oh no, in the night I'd seen that she had Costco carrot cake, and I still remember the first time I had Costco carrot cake was our James's 18th.
It's the only time she has carrot.
Honest to God.
No, you like carrot and turnips, don't you?
Yeah.
Kate's a dead fussy eater, by the way, guys.
If you haven't noticed. So, on the way out, I said to Sally, can we take some cake? She was like, take whatever you want. There's like take-out boxes and that there. It's like sound. So, Louis said, I'll get you this carrot cake. I said, perfect. So now I'm helping Jay with his and Louis getting his, and then he sees a Biscoff cheesecake. So then when we get home...
When they get home...
we had a little snack. I had some cream in the house. I thought, I'm going to enjoy this.
Nice cup of tea.
So I had that. I had me 1 slice, and then the next night, he sat there with another Biscoff cheesecake. So I goes into the other bowl thinking, it's got to be a carrot cake. No, there was another 4 slices of the Biscoff cheesecake.
So he'd taken 6?
He'd taken 5 slices.
Oh, hi.
Of the Biscoff cheesecake and got me 1 slice of carrot cake.
I'm not going to lie, do you know if Dan's done that to me, I'd divorce the kids.
Strike number 2.
Honest to God.
I know.
I love food, as you can probably tell. I do work out, I am dead fit and healthy, aren't I? But I do love food. And going back to the legacy thing, that's the... So what did the Kardashians do on when they've been to a holiday, the highs and lows, what did they call them? It's been a long time since I watched Kardashians.
Pros and cons.
Yeah, like pros and cons. That was a con of my holiday.
The high of your holiday and then the low of your holiday.
The low was missing that buffet.
Yeah.
100%.
You was fuming over it.
Oh.
So we ended up getting the Mackies on the way home.
And it was awful. It was Coles. They didn't do sauces. It was chocolate.
It was chocolate, and because it's like Iron Apple Patara sends, they had security on the McDonald's.
Honestly, it was just It was just something you'd never seen before, and then that made me regret my decisions even more by not opening the buffet myself.
And then to top it off, I had it up at 4 o'clock in the morning the next morning.
Oh, we didn't get in. I'm going to say we got in about 12:30, 1:45. Then by the time we had our McDonald's, I had a shower and went to bed, I was up 2 hours later. And if anyone knows me, I can go without food. I know I've just said that I love food and I'm contradicting myself, but
you think about the buffet every day.
Yeah,
like
but I do fasting, don't I?
Yeah, you are very good with your food.
I can go all day without eating and then just eat me tea. As long as I've got bottles of water, green tea, black coffee and that, I'm fine without food. I can't live without sleep. I cannot function without sleep. Like, I can't even stress that enough. So the next morning, it was like 4:45 and she's like, come on, we're going to see the turtles. I was like, oh my God, I'm going to murder this girl. She's had me at a wedding, a Cypriot wedding that's dead overwhelming because there was 1,500 people there and we had to get content. We stuck out like a sore thumb and I'm not a fan of that. I love people looking at me in the right way, like when you go out and you're being like,
what are you doing here?
But what are you doing here in a negative way? I'm not a fan of. I don't think anyone would be a fan of, like, let's be honest. But I like to be the heart and soul of the party and make everyone like get up dancing and stuff.
Yeah.
So then when people are looking at you and they're a bit like, oh. And they didn't mean it. They just were just curious.
Yeah.
Trying to get content in a place where you haven't actually been invited to.
And it was our first ever time as well going abroad and getting content of anything. You got to remember, we're new at this.
Yeah.
So we've got to go through all of the first experiences. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? The first awkwards.
Oh, honest to God. So then when she got me up 4:45, I was thinking, this girl's had me at a wedding. She made me have a crappy McDonald's because it didn't get me lamb. And now she's got me up to go and see turtles. I was livers.
It was a sunrise swim, right? It was the most stunning thing you will ever see in your life.
To be fair though, once I went home and we went back to bed and I woke up, it was a lovely experience. It was gorgeous being like the early bird catches the worm. I mean, we didn't see no turtles in that time. But it was still lovely. Like, we saw all the fishermen catching all the fresh fish for the restaurants. And
the sun was rising, people are on the little morning jogs, people were taking a video of us in the sea, because we had pure snorkeling masks and everything on. Honest to God. Just swimming round.
Took me about 20 minutes to get in the water.
It was cold.
No, not even that. I was just fuming for getting off and having no sleep.
We had to get changed in a car park in like the booths.
And then I'm sure, was that not the day we were going home? We were not home, but to Paphos.
No, we couldn't have been. I wouldn't have made us drive all the way home because we weren't driving straight from Iron Apple to Paphos. We were going and stopping off at venues along the way home.
That Mackey's on the way home though was nice at the service station. That was heavy. That was nice. That
was a nice.
Cost me like €43, but I don't regret it.
Nice.
I was that hungry. I'm starving now.
Yeah, but I mean, I did let you rest because...
What did we do that day? Did we have to... I can't even remember.
Jesus, you're asking me. I can't remember what I was on.
Did we go and see Andrea after it?
Oh, did we have the beach day? Where we had pizza on the beach?
No, that was like in the like later on. Was it? Oh, it wasn't. I'll tell you what we done. The Yellow Submarine. We done the Yellow Submarine. That was good. I really enjoyed that. To say I'm not a boat person.
That was good.
Do you know what though? I near fucking died off that slaz. No, literally.
I'm glad that you lost the videos of this.
Dad. So Dan and Louie went on first. And
no, I'm going to set the scene.
Set the scene.
The Yellow Submarine, obviously we're from Liverpool. The Yellow Submarine comes from Liverpool. Yeah. So you're like, right, it's cheap, it's cheerful. The captain looks like a ball.
So what was I saying then?
You said the Yellow Submarine.
So the Yellow Submarine. So what else made it perfect for us was it was only an hour and a half.
Yeah.
So I'm all right on a boat up to 2 hours. After 2 hours,
that's it then. You get bad travel sessions, don't you?
Yeah. I've worked myself up with planes. I'm okay on planes. Coaches is a no-go. Boats are still a no-go. I can be on the Albert Dock and a massive cruise will come in and I'll be stood on land on the docks and I'll be going...
It's a good job that I'm going on the boat trip then.
Yeah.
this year and not you.
Yeah. Because how long's that one that you're doing?
So Andreas Cruises in Ayia Napa have invited us to go on a boat trip when we're over there.
Gorgeous. So set the scene.
Set the scene.
Kate's going out a week earlier than me because I can't get time off work.
Yeah, I'm going out the 1st of September and then the boat trip is on the 2nd of September.
Yeah.
And it's for 4 hours.
Oh, God.
So there was another one for 3 hours.
That's just hurt my stomach thinking of that.
Yeah, there was another one for 3 hours, but it's the day that we're taking Ellie and Louis to go and see the wedding venue.
Oh, yeah.
So couldn't do that one. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it because when you see them on Instagram and everything, they look like an absolute ball. Ryan and Lisa, whose wedding we've been trying to help out with, they've booked it for all of the guests because it is like a wedding party, pre-party or post-party. You can do all your foods and all that on there, the sunset cruise and everything, and it looks boss. I'm committed to it.
Oh, boss.
Yeah.
You have to do like a little review on that while you're there, all tans and... Oh, no, you won't be tanned, you'd only be there the first.
That is my day to burn.
Yeah. Don't burn too much.
No, I won't burn. Just a nice day to just get like a little set suntan.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Just like prep the skin.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're doing that, but the Elio Submarine, back to that was cheap and cheerful. It had a slag going off the side, didn't it?
Slag.
So we were setting the scene about what the Elio Submarine boat looks like.
Yeah.
It's yellow.
Yeah, it's like the outsides of it's like
a submarine.
Yeah.
And then you've got like the glass windows underneath.
Yeah, so it literally it did turn into submarines in there. That going downstairs knocked me sick. I had to run back upstairs and just about made it to the top. And when we come to the top, after seeing like the fish and stuff, Dan and Louis said we're going to go on SARS. So theirs mustn't have had like that much water on it, so it weren't that fast. So like Dan went down as like a little shoo.
And it was like a circle.
It was like a circle, it has a bend on it. So then Louis went down. He was a little bit faster than Dan, but again, not
dramatic.
No. So then I went, well, I want to go. I regret that too.
So I come off the side and then...
No. So when you went down, the lad threw a bucket of water, and I don't know.
Max.
Was it Max?
Yeah.
He threw a bucket of water, and I don't know why, but I went about 60 miles an hour down this 6-foot slide, but where the bend is, came like... Oh my God, I'm reliving it. I'm reliving it in my head, guys. Such as a bend was. I like went like up. I went like up and then like how... No, it wasn't even like get on video. Like come on, you probably did, but I honestly never had. So like where the bend was, I went down the slide. Oh, and instead of like landing in the water with my feet first, I'd like done like this flip in the air, and I ended up landing in the water like that. Like I can't even. I'm not even describing that right. So like my body had flipped over. Here's me belly. Here's me legs. Here's me. The water like that, but I got that much of a face and I banged my head. When I first got on it, when I went like that, I banged my head, so I had definitely had like a concussion. Then when I went into the water, like the sea doesn't bother me, does it? Never has done. Love the sea. No, I must have swallowed off the ocean. So like when I come up, I was all like.
For every week there's a new story of you on a boat in the sea. You were slapped by a fish.
Never was a jellyfish. Honest to God, it was that bad. He threw me over into the water because he thought I was trapped.
No, the sea was quite rough that day as well.
It was.
Do you remember that?
It really was.
It was.
No, it was.
It really was.
I know, I was there.
I lived it. So he was this rubber thing. So I was like, oh my God, get me out of this water. But I wanted to get in as well. I would get in on my own.
No, Kate, you like the sea, but like jumping off boats and stuff.
Well, I've never done it. So when we were in Zante after the wedding, I said what I want to accomplish this holiday is jumping off of something into the sea, because when I get in, I won't get my face wet because it stings your eyes. I don't know how people just jump head first into the sea.
Oh, I'm always jumping head first.
Burns. So we done that, didn't we?
Yeah, so bear in mind. So we're going to Santi where Kate first jumped into the water. It was like this little ledge. Do you like how Mamma Mia?
Goggles
She had
on.
goggles on like that.
Face goggles jumping in off this, like, it was like Mamma Mia. It was absolutely stunning.
Yeah.
Beach that we found.
So there was like a little ledge, and that's where people used to get on the little boat, wasn't it?
Yeah.
No, it must have been a foot out of the water. Like if you went like that, but you thought you were in the water. But yeah, back to the house. Somebody until we got back on the boat. I couldn't breathe. I was winded. I had concussion. And Max was like, "Are you all right?" So then next thing, our Kate comes over and was like, "Was that good? Let's get a picture." I was like, "I was just near his ass. You're so awful." After getting me up at 4 o'clock in the morning as well. So then, calmed down. I had a bit of my water. It was all good. So then next thing, they were like, right, we're going into the cave. So where the caves was, you went in one way, went through the caves and come out.
This isn't on the boat, by the way. Set the scene.
Okay, set the scene. You get off the boat into the water.
And we'd forgotten the water shoes for Dan and Louis.
Yeah, we'd forgotten the water shoes. So Dan and Louis, my Dan loves...
Remember them goddamn women.
I know. So my Dan loves water, doesn't he? He loves exploring, he loves caves. He's one of them men that if you took him to a beach, you'd lose him all day, because he just loves to
Play mermaids.
Play mermaids, basically, yeah.
Me.
Literally with you, man.
Not with me, but I just have everyone harassed. That sounded so wrong. I just have everyone harassed.
My idea, so yeah. Well, me and Louis just drink beer.
Silly.
So then, they went over and got on these rocks. So one thing about me, I love water, but I do not do rocks. Rocks are dangerous, guys. Rocks are very dangerous. Health and safety first. So the boys go, and then next thing this kid did, like, when I say kid, no, the kid was about 4, went and done this. So our Kate's going to me, Charl, we need to do it. We're going to regret if we don't do it. And I'm going, I'm not regretting none. I'm not going near them rocks, mate. I'm telling you now, I'm not going near. So Kate said, come on. So I was like, I'll get in the water with you, but I'm getting a fucking noodle so we don't die near again. Bear in mind, I'm a strong swimmer as well. So that shows you how bad the cunt was. 15 minutes later, the lads come out of the other side, don't they? No, the feet were ripped to shreds. And I said to her, told you not to mess around with them rocks.
Yeah, they did one, and I saw men. So listen.
So then, the highlight of that day, I mean, it wasn't a highlight for you, but for Louis, it was a highlight. I don't know whether you know what I'm going to say. So I made us a packed lunch, made us wraps.
Hang on, we haven't mentioned on me jumping off of the cliff, the falls.
Oh, sorry. So
that's an important story.
So set the scene.
So no, you went down the slide and then I just made us jump off.
Yeah.
And I done it without goggles.
Yeah, but then there was 3 layers to it.
Yeah, we only went, I think we went on.
No, you went to the second one?
Yeah, on the medium one. So you go to the top one.
No, I wouldn't go to the top one. There's ours off the slides. Sorry guys, another mishap. So what was she saying then? Oh, so when you jumped off the ledge. So then Kate jumped off the ledge and then we had some music on, didn't we? And then we all had like a bit of a chill then on the way back to the harbour. So I made us a packed lunch. As you do. As I do.
Mother of the group.
And when we get back to the shore, the harbour, you said, oh, I'm going to have me back. So me and Kate, we've got to wear shorts, haven't we? The chub rub is real. I can't bear my legs touching. Even if I was dead skinny, it just knocks me down.
Even when I sleep, no skin can...
No, it's vile. It's like wet feet putting in like shoes by the pool.
Yeah, no, absolutely not. I've got it air dry.
So Kate gets off the boat and has this towel in between her legs. And then she says, I'll fix myself when we get to the front. She's like, yeah, sounds good. But as we're walking...
It makes it sound like I'm just stood there with a towel, just like wet between me drops.
No, so like the towel...
I wrap round and then I tuck it under.
Yeah.
I can't see that it's tucked under because there's a flap over it.
Yeah, Kate was just walking with a towel in between legs.
Oh, yeah.
So, when we're walking over, Kate starts eating her wrap. So then when we get to the shore, Kate says to Louis, hold me wrap. Did you forget about this?
Yeah! Strike me! That's what strike one.
So when we get to the harbour, like the front, Kate gives Louis the wrap. Kate gets a bag out to get like a shorts and stuff out and whatever. So Kate fixes herself. She's towels back in the bag, shorts are on. Bob's your uncle, Fanny's your aunt. Kate turns round and goes, where's me wrap? No.
What's this kid's movie? How bad we didn't stop me.
It wasn't what you said. Kate went, where's me wrap? And he went, there's it. So she went, what do you mean you let me wrap? So we went, so she went, I've had nothing to eat all day. And you've ate me wrap. And he went, sorry. I know you gave.
Oh, with it, Tom.
No, he's not.
So little world.
He's like, I have a golden retriever. So he went, I thought you were just giving it to me because you were full.
No, it is fairness though. Every single night when I'm full, 'cause I never eat like a proper full meal, do I? It's rare. I always go to him and I just hand it out.
I know, but you did say to him, hold me wrap.
Do you think he was listening?
No, obviously not. So then that was it then. We were walking back to the car and it was deadly silence. Deadly. Kate was starving. We thought, oh my God, what are we going to put down this scale? What are we going to do?
I'm not a good person when I'm hungry either.
No, you know, you don't do well. That's like me with sleep.
Without food.
You can survive without sleep. I can't. I can survive without food. You can't.
No. I can't. Like, I'll be working. And because I'm not needing ADHD medication, I literally will work all day, won't I? And then I'll come out the office and I go, Louie! Here's what? She's a normal people and I say, I'm hungry!
Honestly.
All around the house.
Honestly.
So he feeds me.
You have fucking Charles.
I know.
So yeah, that was that.
So that was the sunburn. It was good. And to say that, you said that you didn't get a break and I did up early and all that. Lorraine messaged who owns Cloud9. We'll do a little preview on her next week when we met her. Because she's absolutely lovely.
Yeah.
We done that towel video and she commented saying, I'm glad to give you a rest.
When we were in Tala.
In Tala, yeah.
There's no rest for the wicked, is there, guys? Why is he not on butt rest?
Wait.
What have you just told? What have you just told? Oh, it's too hard. What have you just told?
I didn't realise that much to watch. I went all over my mouth. And my mouth is all what?
Pull your chips, you see? Hello. Hello, Charles. So on that note, guys,
I'm finishing my wine.
so food time.
And we'll continue with the stories next week from our last business trip to Cyprus.
Yes.
Because we're going on one not the end of this month. We're going on one in September.
We are.
I'm going to Tenerife the end of this month.
Oh, don't tell me, Ma.
She's not going to watch this.
She does watch them.
The podcast?
Yeah, she had them on the other day.
We'll cut this bit out. Anyway. We're going to Cyprus in September, aren't we? So we get to meet everyone again. And see new people.
It's
Have you just gone to see him? These are my dogs, by the way. So yeah, we'll see you next week. We'll continue our stories next week.
when it's not 1,000,001.
He's like a ghost.
When it's not 1,000,001 CDs.
I swear, I'm going to shave my neck in a minute.
But yeah, thanks for joining us on this week's Wedding Line with me, Shaz.
And I'm Case.
We are
The Wedding Besties. How's it going? She's doing it.